Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Dawson Castanelli, D. Nelly Defense, and today is another beautiful day at the range. As you can see, it snowed yesterday. It's windy, it's cold. I can't feel my hands, but you don't get to decide what the weather's going to be like if you get attacked. So we're going to train in all different conditions, and I'm still going to make you guys some content. Okay, so guys, that was not a malfunction of the gun. I'll explain what it was later. And I'm not going to be editing that out because it is a real world scenario. I'm going to show you that the gun still functions perfectly. I'm going to act like this hand was taken out of the fight and just finish with my strong hand. All right. So, slide locked open. Everything's good. And I'm just going to put this away. That was called trigger freeze. And what that means is that I didn't actually let my trigger finger up enough to reset the trigger before squeezing off another round, or trying to, right? So that's a real world scenario that we got to think about that doesn't usually happen. In fact, I've never done it with that gun, but it being so cold outside, I've lost a lot of my fine motor skills, right? My hands are not functioning like they normally do. So practice in the conditions that you are going to be out in, right? You're not going to find me wearing gloves very often because normally if I'm just running into the grocery store, even if it's frigid cold, I'm not going to be wearing them. So I'm going to be practicing like it is a real life scenario. Okay, now if you do wear gloves, when's the last time you practiced with them? Okay, I know a lot of women that wear gloves in the wintertime and they have really small guns and the trigger guard is super small. So trying to get their finger inside of that to squeeze off a round is about impossible. So I bring it to their attention to at least practice with it because they're going to lose their fine motor skills too with big old gloves on. So what are they going to do in those scenarios? You guys practice like it is real, okay? It's so important. Now, guys, hop down into the comment section below. Let me know where you're from, what kind of conditions you have to train in, what you carry, and why. I just want to start having conversations with you guys, okay? And if you like where this channel's going, please remember to subscribe. It would help us out a ton. I'd appreciate it. If you already have subscribed, thank you guys. For all the new ones that will, thank you as well. And enough on that rant. Let's get back into it. All right, guys, what conditions are you in on a day-to-day basis? I used to live in northern Texas right on the Oklahoma border. It rained all the time, and I cannot tell you how many times I got stuck in a rainstorm, but I still had to go to the grocery store. I still had to go pay for my fuel, right? Or maybe it was so hot and humid and my hands were sweating so bad, if I had to draw, I'd probably be slipping all over in my hands. Or like here, it's freezing cold, and I've lost a lot of my fine motor skills. It's so important to train in all these different types of conditions, especially what you're in on a day-to-day basis. We have to remember, and like I've said in previous videos, bad guys are ambush predators, right? They've already gone over this in their head over and over again. They know when they're going to strike. You don't. You're already behind the curve. You have to react. Now, there was an FBI statistic done that the average gunfight happens within 3 yards. It takes 3 seconds and usually 3 shots, okay? Meaning the bad guy jumps out, points a gun at you, maybe lets off a round. You have to register what's going on, clear garment, draw, and present your gun on target and let off 1 round or multiple rounds, whatever you need to do to stop the threat so that they cannot harm you or the others around you. That happens in the blink of an eye. You're already behind the curve. I can't stress that enough. So we want to start stacking the chips in our favor, okay? Train in all these adverse conditions so that if you were caught in one, that's not another chip in their favor, okay, guys? So don't be caught off guard. Train for the unexpected, and I will see you next time.